Just have to be careful when you're climbing up here. It's quite steep, is this like?
Chris.
What? And should I
Fucking film me. Ah.
Ready?
You recording?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Now then, YouTube, welcome back. Today we're just going out for a little hike. We're heading up Great Cars from the top of Rhinos Pass. Not camping, but we are going to pitch a couple of tents that you haven't seen on the channel yet. A couple of new tents just to get a bit of a feel for what we're going to be taking on this long distance hike that we've got planned for the summer. So it's all lightweight gear, so we'll get that pitched up and show you around those. Happy days. So we've just summited the ridge line almost that we were heading to, that I pointed out before, and the views are absolutely mint. I just thought I'd tell you how mint they are now. It's going to get windy on top of here. Oh bloody, I'm going to have to show you. So we've just been following the ridgeline up towards Great Cars. It looks pretty busy just on top. There's quite a few people. I thought it was going to be totally quiet today, but we'll give it a miss and we'll look for somewhere. I think there's a bit of a flat patch just down behind us there to get these tents pitched. Dirty man has just broke wind. So I'll just pan round, show you the views.
So we attempted to put Dan's up in this wind on the top of here, and it is quite blowy. So we had the same issue with this tent as well, the Cloud Wing 2. And yeah, before we'd put the guy lines on, it was getting battered by the wind again. You could probably see in that little bit of a time lapse where the rear pole actually bent over. Hasn't caused any damage to it, but again it's because we didn't have the guy lines on the back, of which there's 3. So Dan's put the centre one on and wrapped it around the pole before it went into the ground. But yeah, this is a new tent, another new tent for the Cumbria Traverse, which obviously Dan mentioned earlier on. It's quite light. I think it comes in at about 1.1 kilograms with everything, and it's called the Cloud Wing 2 Gold. Now these are like a hybrid tent, they're not a single skin, but there is like a double wall inside. So I'll pan you around now. This here is like a double wall, and then this here is a double wall, but then the top right along down at the back, that's all single skin, and as is the door, so it should hopefully prevent condensation. I haven't actually had it out yet and used it. This is the first time it's been out of its bag since I've bought it, so we thought we'd pitch it up, but it seems to be standing against the wind at the moment. Just give you a quick look around it. It's quite a funky design. Obviously there's 2 poles on the top which don't actually connect to anything on the ground. They have connection points on the top, but that is all one pole with a 5-piece connector in the middle. So yeah, it's a smart looking tent, very light. It is quite the see-through material, but can't go wrong. Can't remember exactly how much I paid for it now, but it wasn't too expensive. Bit of a wind flapping there. Internal hook for your light. 2 vents at the back. 2 big mesh panels at the sides. So it should be pretty good. Fly net at the front, and it does actually come with a ground mat as well for underneath, but I haven't used it because we're on top of some snow, so it shouldn't really get too dirty. The door, D-style, comes straight down. It is a 2-man tent. Do you want to have a quick get in it and see what the size is like?
I'm 6'3".
Oh, I've got a runny nose, it's that cold.
There's loads of room.
Nice. But yeah, quick look around the Cloud Wing 2 Gold Edition. Yeah, hopefully there'll be future videos on it. We can give you a better look around how it handled throughout the night.
So I might have found the smallest and most lightweight cooking system in the world. Here it is. That's everything you need apart from gas. You get a small gas canister for it. It's the Ultralight 300, what is it, 300ml cup with a pocket rocket too and the igniter inside, and it is tiny, but you can only boil about 250ml of water in it, so not a lot. Hot frozen. Note to self, the One Tigris Hillridge trekking pole tent is not for the wind. That was an absolute disaster. So Chris's tent fared a fair bit better, but I don't think they are designed to be in much more than sort of 20 km/h. It was windy as anything up there, so probably a bit of a crap idea, but it's a good test really for what the limits are. We definitely found the limits then, so depending on what the weather forecast looks for this Cumbria Traverse, I might be thinking about taking a different tent, but we shall see. I'll definitely get out in the hills and test it before then anyway, so job's a doozy.
That part you like with camping kit?
No, this is just to annoy the glamping haters. Look at that, frothy hot jockey. Don't get that with a spoon. Ready. I'll make efforts to get out and get a tent pitch video of the One Tigris tent. That is absolutely a tent not for doing in the wind. So yeah, I'll try and get out at some point and get that one sorted out. But yeah, just a quick little jaunt up there. Awesome views on the top, as you saw, and yeah, so thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you like other videos like it, please consider liking and subscribing, and we will catch you at the next one.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!